What is going on, people? Burst Trigger here to talk to you guys about doing a possible, about really Budokai Tenkaichi 4, and about getting a possible movement actually started up for Budokai Tenkaichi 4. And not even only that game, Raging Blast 3 also, but I'm more into Budokai Tenkaichi 4, and there's a bigger fan base for the Budokai Tenkaichi series. So I'm mostly going to be focusing on Budokai Tenkaichi for this video. But what made me want to do a video like this is, I don't know, I got bored, and I was looking at the 2D Ninjas movement. I've been following that, and I gotta say, it's been successful so far. As successful could get when you're doing something like this. And if anyone doesn't know about the 2D Ninjas movement, I'll just give you a quick synopsis of what's going on and who started it and everything. This YouTube user Rockmankb actually started it up, basically to get CC2, which is CyberConnect 2, to get their attention that, hey, we want the 2D the 2D Naruto games back. And he didn't start it just to say, I don't want Storm games, we don't want the Storm games anymore. It's just a peaceful movement, because why can't we have both games? But see, here's the thing, no one has started a petition like this, and it's surprised. It really is surprising that no one has started a petition for Raging Blast 3 and or Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Now, earlier during the year, everyone heard about the fake Budokai Tenkaichi 4 box art and everything. We saw that, and there was this fake story basically going around that Budokai Tenkaichi 4 was coming out, and that proved it was fake. And we ended up getting HD collection and some crappy Connect game this year. And the thing is, and I hate to deviate from straight up talking about this movement and what I think we should do and everything, us as fans, but the Raging Blast games and all those other games before it, the reason why I think they're going the route they're doing now, which is, putting out the Budokai Tenkaichi collection instead of making a new Dragon Ball Z game. And the thing is that the Dragon Ball Z games every year, it did get a little nauseating. And for me personally, I haven't bought a Dragon Ball Z game since, I haven't bought a Dragon Ball Z game since 2008, whenever Budokai Tenkaichi came out, because none of the games have been as successful or as appealing, and none of the games have been as good as the Budokai Tenkaichi series. Now, if you like Raging Blast, then I'm not saying, I'm not bashing it or anything, but it's just not as good as the Budokai Tenkaichi series. But I don't want to lose my train of thought here. But the point I'm trying to say is, don't you find it odd that they haven't announced another new entry after the bomb that was Ultimate Tenkaichi? And I think the point of them actually releasing a HD collection is to, I guess, test the waters to see if, they want to test the waters to see if, if there's still that fan base for the Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi games. But I think this is something we need to be concerned about if they're not making another Dragon Ball Z game or anything. I'm not saying that they have to make one every year, because I hate that they do that. They need to have a 2-year cycle, but we all know that, it's 1 year cycle type of thing. And I don't, I'm not even sure if Spike has the Dragon Ball Z license anymore. But yeah, when the Budokai Tenkaichi 4 news struck and everything, there was, I guess, an interview afterwards, and I'll try to find the video and actually put it up for you guys. I probably won't end up finding it, but if I do, I'll probably add it in here somewhere. I'm doing the audio now, and then I'll put the video up later. But the guy interviewing was basically asked, could we see another basically Tenkaichi 4 or Raging Blast 3, and Namco Bandai, they asked him about the reception that came in from all the fans, and how they were like really disappointed that this wasn't true, and how we were so excited that we were getting another Budokai Tenkaichi game. And that goes to show you right there that they actually know that we want the game back. We want this series back. And I think the best thing to do now is to do exactly what Rockmankb is doing for the Naruto Ultimate Ninja or Excel series. I'm actually gonna have some pictures up. I may have already put it before this or after. I don't know. I like to do audio before I actually put pictures in my video. It's probably not what normal people do. It's just the way I like to edit. But yeah, if we could get someone to do a professional looking box art like he did, or like he got somebody else to do, send Namco Bandai, the box art, giving them our expectations of what we think should be in the game, telling them, okay, we like this from Ultimate Tenkaichi, we want the character creation back, in which I think they should actually add that back, but it needs to be more fleshed out. Tell them the best features of every Dragon Ball Z game, put it in there, not just the characters, because it's not going to matter how many characters they put in the game, you're going to buy it regardless, as long as it's not as bad as Ultimate Tenkaichi. But yeah, like, we don't need a bunch of clones like in Raging Blast. That's what kind of killed it for me. But seriously, guys, I think this would really work. I mean, I've seen a petition by Games at Bill James, and I think Trey Vax 3 did a Raging Blast 3 commentary type thing, which I've yet to actually look at. I'm gonna look at it after I'm done making this video and everything. And I've seen a few people's wish lists and everything. That's all great, but it needs to be organized like this 2D Ninjas movement. I guarantee you that, well, given CC2's track record, we can take that with a grain of salt. But it's obvious the guys that are doing Dragon Ball Z, whichever it would be, Spike or Namco Bandai itself, is obviously, was obvious they're listening to us, and that's a start. And if the sales for the HD collection does well, then we can see Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which should have been on the collection, by the way. But we can see that in HD, hopefully with some better online. And then if that does well, then maybe they will do another Tenkaichi game or another Raging Blast. But like I said, preferably Tenkaichi 4. But yeah, I could sit up here and tell you guys what they should add. But I think we all should come as a group here with this thing. In the comment section below, what I want you guys to do is just to basically spell out basically what they should add in the game, and also the like and actually share this video and send it around, because I can't start something like this on my own. Actually, I mean, no one person can just start something up like this without the support of fans and stuff. But yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. But thank you guys for watching this video. As always,